Hello dear students, myself CMA Padmaja Buzruk. I will discuss hire purchase and installment system. Go to study note number 9, hire purchase and installment system. We'll see illustration first when installment, cash price and rate of interests are given. So everything will be given: cash price, rate of interest and installment amounts. Then how to calculate the interest and cash price, that we'll see. X purchases a car on hire purchase system on 1/1/11. Total cash price of the car is 4,50,000. Cash price is given. Payable 90,000 down and 3 installments of 1,70,000, 1,50,000 and 1,08,460 payable at the end of first, second and third year respectively. Interest is charged at 10% per annum. You are required to calculate interest paid by the buyer to seller each year. Interest is always to be calculated on outstanding cash price. Cash price is 4,50,000. From that 90,000 he is supposed to make down payment at the time of taking possession. So 4,50,000 minus 90,000 will be outstanding cash price. On that first installments interest is to be calculated. See the statement. Cash price 4,50,000 minus down payment 90,000. Outstanding cash price is 3,60,000. On that 10% interest is 36,000. First installment is 1,70,000. So cash price of first installment is 1,70,000 minus 36,000, which is 1,34,000. Now we'll see how to calculate interest for second installment. 1,34,000 is cash price of first installment. It is to be deducted from outstanding cash price. 3,60,000 minus 1,34,000 is 2,26,000. This is outstanding cash price for calculation of interest of second installment. 10% of that is 22,600. Installment amount including interest 1,50,000. Second installment amount 1,50,000 minus 22,600 is cash price 127,400. Now deduct 1,27,400 from 2,26,000. You will get outstanding cash price 98,600. As this is the last installment, you have to be very careful. Record it directly in the cash price column. 98,600 directly to be recorded in the cash price amount. 1,08,460 minus 98,600 is the interest amount for last installment 9860. This interest is nothing but balancing figure. If you calculate 10% of 98,600, you will get the same amount of interest, but not always. So while calculating interest for the last installment, you have to be very careful. Whatever you get at outstanding cash price, record it in the cash price column. Installment including interest minus cash price will be the interest. Total of interest is 68,460. Total of cash price is 3,60,000. Why? Because 3,60,000 is cash price of installments plus 90,000 will be total cash price including down payment, which is 4,50,000. 3,60,000 is cash price included in the installments, whereas 90,000 is down payment. So total cash price is 4,50,000. Total of the installments is 4,28,460. Now how to calculate total interest? Total installments 428,460 plus 90,000 down payment will be the total of the installment price 5,18,460. Why? Because he is supposed to pay 3 installments plus down payment 90,000. So total installment price is installments plus down payment. Total installment minus total cash price is equal to total interest. 5,18,460 minus total cash price is 4,50,000. 68,460. Just now we have seen the breakup of this is total interest. Now we'll go to second illustration when installments and rate of interest are given and total cash price is not given. See, interest is always to be calculated on outstanding cash price. That is, from cash price, deduct down payment, and out on outstanding cash price, calculate interest. But if cash price is only missing, it is not given, then how to calculate interest, that we'll see in this illustration. X purchased a TV on hire purchase system. As per the terms, he is required to pay 3000 down. Down payment is 3000. Rupees 4000 at the end of first year, 3000 at the end of second year, 5000 at the end of third year. These are installments: 4000, 3000, 5000. Interest is charged at 12% per annum. You are required to calculate total cash price of TV and interest paid with each installment. Now see the statement. You have to be very careful. Particulars: calculation of interest. This is interest rate, interest amount, cash price of the installment, and total amount is nothing but total installment price including interest. Now cash down gets added in cash price as well as installment price. Down payment is 3000 that you are supposed to record. Now installments are: first installment is 4000, second installment is 3000, third installment is 5000. Again we'll see: 4000 at the end of first year, 3000 at the end of second year, 5000 at the end of third year. Cash down, then first installment, second installment, third installment. Cash price is not given, so we'll start from the end. This 5000 is including interest. Rate of interest is 12%. So first we'll calculate the interest on last installment. This interest will be 5000 divided by 112 into 12 because it includes interest. Interest is 536. Cash price will be 5000 minus 536 is 4464. Now we'll go to second installment. Interest on second installment will be 4464 plus 3000 divided by 112 into 12, which is equal to 800. 3000 minus 800 is 2200. Now we'll go to first installment. Calculation of interest of first installment will be 4464, that is outstanding cash price of last installment, plus 2200 outstanding cash price of second installment, plus 4000 first installment divided by 112 into 12, 1143, and cash price will be 4000 minus 1143, which is 2847. Now if you take total interest is 2479, total cash price is 12,521, and total installment price is 15,000. This is what you have been asked to find out: total cash price, which is 12,521. This is very important. Calculation of cash price. Now we'll see illustration 3. When only installments are given, cash price, rate of interest are not given. So sometimes rate of interest is also missing, cash price is also missing. Then we'll see how to calculate interest. Illustration 3. X and company purchased a motor car on 1st April 2009 or on hire purchase, paying 60,000 cash down. Down payment is 60,000 and balance in 4 annual installments of 55,000, 50,000, 45,000, 40,000. 4 installments. These are amounts of installment. Each installment comprising equal amount of cash price at the end of each accounting period. So these installments are cash price plus interest, and cash price of each installment is equal. You are required to calculate total cash price and amount of interest in each installment. See statement of calculation of interest and cash price of installment. Down payment is 60,000, first installment 55, then second installment is 50,000, third installment is 45,000, fourth installment is 40,000. Total higher purchase price is 2,50,000. You are supposed to calculate cash price as well as interest amount for each and every installment. Now it is given that cash price of all the installments is same, so we assume that cash price of all the installments is X. When cash price of installments are same, then interest are in proportion. This is very, very important. Cash price of installment, when it is same, interest are in proportion. If interest on the last installment is I, then interest on earlier installments are 2I, 3I, 4I, etc. Now see, again I have copied the above statement because I just want to tell you the calculation of interest. Cash down is 60,000, 60,000. Last installment interest is I. That is fourth installment interest is I. Therefore, third installment interest is 2I. Second installment interest is 3I. And first installment interest is 4I. Why? Because cash price of the installments are same, interest are in proportion. First installment interest is always more, and then installment interest goes on reducing. Now see, this is the first equation. Installment amount includes interest plus cash price. So first equation is x plus 4I is equal to 55,000. Next equation, x plus 3I is equal to 50,000. X plus 2I is equal to 45,000. This is the third equation. And x plus I is equal to 40,000. This is the fourth equation. Now any two equations you can pick and find the value of I and x. These are the equations. By subtracting third equation from the fourth equation, x plus 4I is equal to 55,000 minus x plus 3I is equal to 50,000. X cancels out. 4I minus 3I is I is equal to 5,000. Interest on fourth installment is 5,000. Third installment is 5,000 into 2, 10,000. Second installment interest is 15,000. And first installment interest is 20,000. This is fourth is mistake. First installment interest is 20,000 for I. By substituting the value of I in the fourth equation, value of x can be found out. Fourth equation is x plus 4I is equal to 55,000. I is equal to 5,000. X plus 5,000 into 4. 20,000 is equal to 55,000. X is equal to 35,000. So cash price of each and every installment is 35,000. Now see again the statement: 60,000, 55,000, 50,000, 45,000, 30,000. Cash price is 35,000 plus down payment. Total cash price is 2 lakh. Total of installments is 2,50,000. 2,50,000 minus 2 lakhs is total interest. This also we have seen: I 5,000, 2I, 3I, 4I. 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 and 20,000. These are the interest. When cash price of installments are same, the interest are in proportion. 5,000 into 2 into 3 into 4. Very, very important. When installments and rate of interest are given and total cash price is not given and reference of annuity table is given. Now we'll go to illustration 4. On 1110, X purchased a plant from Y on hire purchase system. The hire purchase rate was settled at 60,000 payable as to 15,000 on 1110. He has purchased the plant on 1110 and 15,000 payable on 1110. So this is down payment, and 15,000 at the end of 3 successive years. So 15,000 into 3 is 45,000 plus 15,000 is 60,000. This is the higher purchase price. Interest was charged at 5% per annum. The asset was to be depreciated in the books of purchaser at 10% per annum on reducing balance method. given the present value of annuity of rupee 1 at 5% interest is 2.7232, ascertain the cash price. That means at the end of first year, second year and third year, if you invest rupee 1 at 5% interest, then at the end of third year, you will be getting 2.7232. Now you are investing 15,000 at the end of each year. What will be the amount you will be getting at the end of third year? That is how you are supposed to find out. When you invest 1, you will be getting 2.7232. If you are investing 15, you will be getting 40,848. So present value of 15,000 is 40,848 and cash down is 15,000. So cash price is 55,848. Just they have asked you to find out the cash price. But if you are supposed to solve this question, then you should know, if you are supposed to open ledger accounts or pass journal entries, then you should know interest amount as well as total cash price that you have already found out. Now see the table, cash down is 15,000, 15,000. Now I have already told you how to calculate interest. First, installments interest is 5% of outstanding cash price. Total cash price minus down payment is outstanding cash price. You will get interest. From installment, deduct interest, you will get outstanding cash price of the first installment. Deduct it from the outstanding cash price. Again, you will get outstanding cash price for calculation of interest on second install. Keep on doing this, then you will get the interest for all the installments. Or what you can do is start from the last installment. 15,000 is the installment. 15,000 divided by 105 into 5 is interest. Then installment minus interest will be cash price. Then 14,285 plus 15,000 divided by 105 into 5 will be the interest, this interest. 15,000 minus this will be cash price. So you can do this way also. Now we'll see when total cash price and installments are given and rate of interest is not given. Just one example we'll see. Cash price of cycle is 1,800. It is sold on hire purchase system for 2,000, payable in 4 quarterly installments of 500 each. Show interest calculation. Cash price is 1,800. Hire purchase price is 2,000. So total interest is 200. Total interest is equal to 200. Total hire purchase price 2,000 minus total cash price 1,800. Outstanding hire purchase price at the beginning of first quarter 2,000. At the end of first quarter 500, after paying 500 installment. Outstanding hire purchase price at the beginning of second quarter is 1,500. Then after paying second installment, outstanding hire purchase price at the beginning of third quarter is 1,000. Outstanding hire purchase price at the beginning of fourth quarter is 500. Interest is to be distributed in the ratio of outstanding hire purchase price at the beginning of each quarter. That is, this is the ratio. 4 is to 3 is to 2 is to 1. 2,000 is to 1,500 is to 2,000 is to 1,000. 500 is to 1,000 is to 500. So ratio is 4 is to 3 is to 2 is to 1. In this ratio, total interest 200 is to be distributed. So interest for first quarter is 200 divided by 10 into 4, which is 80. Interest for second quarter is 60. Interest for third quarter is 40. And interest for fourth quarter is 20. In this particular video, we have seen various illustrations, calculation of interest, cash price, etc. Thank you.